Subscribe to the Motivation March channel and hit the bell icon to activate the notifications. Now let's delve into the realm of bad habits. These are recurring behaviors that we unintentionally engage in, usually without realizing, which tend to negatively affect our lives. They can impact our health, relationships, and overall sense of overcoming bad habits isn't simply about quitting, about substituting them with good habits that contribute positively to our lives. In the coming minutes, you'll be presented with a comprehensive guide on how to eradicate these habits from your existence. The first step towards change is recognizing the problem. And when it comes to bad habits, this couldn't be more true. Imagine you're on a journey, your destination, a better, healthier lifestyle. But before you can start mapping out your route, you need to know your starting point. That's where identifying your bad habits comes in. It's like your GPS coordinates in this journey towards self-improvement. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in this process. It's about taking an honest look at your behavior and acknowledging what needs to change. This isn't about being hard on yourself, but rather, it's about understanding that we all have areas we can improve on. It's about recognizing that bad habit, whether it's procrastination, overeating, or anything else that's holding you back. Remember, change begins with you and your willingness to identify what's not working. Once you've identified your bad habit, you're ready to move on to the next step. Understanding why you have a particular habit is key to changing it. Habits, especially the ones we'd rather be without, often sprout from underlying issues. They might be emotional, such as stress, loneliness, or boredom. They could also be physical, like an addiction to sugar or caffeine. These habits serve as coping mechanisms, providing temporary relief or pleasure. But here's the kicker. By understanding these root causes, we can start to address the habit at its source. For example, if stress is causing you to bite your nails, learning stress management techniques could be your first step towards change. If loneliness is leading you to overeat, then seeking companionship and emotional support might be the way to go. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand about why you do what you do, the better equipped you are to start making changes. With understanding comes the power to change. Now that you understand your habit, it's time to replace it with a better one. You see, changing habits is not merely about stopping the bad ones, it's about replacing them with good ones. The void left by a bad habit can be a dangerous place. If we don't fill it with something beneficial, we risk falling back into old patterns. Therefore, the key to sustainable change is replacement, not just elimination. Imagine you're a gardener. You've got a weed growing in your garden. You don't just pluck it out and leave a hole there, do you? No, you plant a beautiful flower in its place. The same principle applies to your habits. When you replace a bad habit with a good one, you're essentially rewiring your brain. You're creating a new neural pathway that leads you towards positive action. This new path can become your default route with time and consistency. Consider this. If your bad habit is reaching for a sugary snack when you're stressed, replace it with a healthier alternative. Have a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts ready. This not only satisfies your urge to eat, but does so in a way that benefits your health. But here's the thing, change is not instant. It's an ongoing journey. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and learn from setbacks. Remember, replacing a bad habit with a good one is a process, not an event. Consistency is key when it comes to changing habits. What a simple yet profound statement, isn't it? It's like a compass guiding us through the stormy seas of self-improvement. Let's dive a little deeper into this. You see, it's not just about replacing a bad habit with a good one, it's about making that good habit stick. And for that, my friends, you need two essential ingredients: consistency and patience. Imagine a river carving its way through a mountain. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, steady process. The river doesn't get discouraged and stop flowing when it encounters a rock. It keeps going, gradually wearing the rock down. Similarly, forming new habits is a process that takes time. Setbacks? They're just part of the journey, much like the rocks in the river. So when the going gets tough, don't be disheartened. Keep trying, keep flowing. Remember, it's the consistent, patient river that carves the mountain, not the fleeting torrent. With patience and consistency, you can get rid of any bad habit and regain control of your life.